So can you tell what are the different safety devices, Fatima?
Repeat.
What are the different devices which we'll use in the electrical circuit?
Yes, sir. Fuses, circuit breakers, and ground fault circuit are the electrical safety device. Both.
Can you repeat again?
Hello.
Can you repeat again, Fatima?
Yes, sir. The circuit breakers and ground fault circuit interrupts are the electrical safety devices.
Okay, only two.
Between
Okay, what about others?
nice of my homework.
Okay, just you share the complete notes to me. But your voice is not clear for me. It's continuously breaking.
Sir, for me, it's clear. Sir, sir, your voice is breaking for us.
Sorry. My voice is breaking for you.
Yes, sir.
Just wait a minute. Last class we finished about the
Sir, you are sharing an fabric, sir.
right for other topic, right?
Yeah,
Next
we
topic
are
what to
starting
do?
animal fabrics with its effects.
Sir, we did animal.
Right, Jake, right now we are first nutrition in the plants and nutrition.
Naturally, because we didn't did the chapter.
Nutrition didn't finish.
But I'm telling that in revision we didn't did in remaining lessons we did it. I'm telling, sir.
Okay, so again of the previous chapter only. So what is the topic? Animal fabrics.
Animal fabrics.
Okay. Did you studied about
Yes, sir.
so which are the products is coming from the class will study only about the animal fabrics and some of the synthetic fiber.
Sir, I rejoined.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have that lesson. Like
Fabrics for
Sir, I don't have this chapter for us.
yeah, sir.
Like it's joined.
We didn't have
Either okay. Which are on animal natural plant fibers are what flat coil coming from the animal fibers. The next one is the synthetic fibers. Synthetic means what? Which are completely prepared with the help of the chemicals only. Okay. So what are the different synthetic fibers?
Sir, rayon, sir, and polymer.
Sorry. So which prepare natural fibers. Okay. So oils. The hair or the name of the protein collagen keratin. What is the name?
Keratin.
Keratin. Silk fiber. What is the okay. Discuss about the yes or no. Fiber means what? Which are present on the of the skin. So if you take the different animals, they have the different types of hair. So that it will give the different. So all these hairs of different animals can be classified into four types: fur, bristles, the quills. Suppose if you take the domestic animals itself, like dog, cat,
So camel.
camel is a domestic animal. The different animals here, but so how the how you will feel when you touch the fleece? Soft in nature, looks like a woolly hairy fiber on the body of the animals like sheep. So fleece is very soft and looks like which they sheep. The most commonly the wool from the fleece only.
Yes, sir.
We are getting the wool from the fleece of the sheep only. When you say the
Yes,
wool,
sir. So we'll remove skin. Thin layer of skin goes every time.
what is the thin layer of skin? Is
Yes, sir.
So when you're processing the fleece in the industry, will so one is the use wasted.
Yes, sir.
The,
The wasted will go for
the wasted one will use it for other industry purpose or
yes,
to
sir.
prepare the other things. It is called then the wool is there. Used in the preparation of textiles. It is called then wool. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So feathers can we say as a fiber? You domestic, so they are hen also. So
We cannot make the fiber out of the feathers
okay, sir.
because you can say the domestic um, where we can use their preparation of textiles and all or the carpet. We can use that feathers not for this purpose. Or if you take some animal's feather, now you can use in the preparation of badminton shuttles, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you seen
Cock.
the badminton symbol in local language?
Sir,
But it is
like in villages,
fabric.
they'll play with that only, feathers only, feather cock.
But right now we are discussing about the fabrics. So in the fabric case, you don't use those things, feathers. Okay. Soft in nature, and when you touch, mostly it is present in the sheep. The next one, when you touch the cat, be there. Fish be here. So this also looks like a soft, but the hair will be here. So the most commonly this type of rabbits and the mink. Okay, use this type of hair in the preparation of textiles, not exactly sweaters, but in other products we'll use crystals. See the artist brushes or the paint brushes, thin and the quality brush, paint brush. The bristles of that brush is very thin and long. From the one of the hair of the animals. So the bristles are the one which are short, thick, but stiff in the nature. Stiff means they will not bend easily. Suppose if you take the squirrels will have this type of hair, okay, which are used in the preparation of the artist brushes. Understanding?
Sir, have a broomstick, right? Like that, it'll be.
And the broomstick also will have the same like thin and the stiff. Okay, but broomstick case it is obtained from the plant products, not from the animals, right?
Just as an example.
Example we can take it, but broomstick, whatever the things are getting, it is a thin stem of the plants only.
Yes, sir.
And the last one is the quills. So it is extremely dangerous. If you go and touch these, then
Porcupine.
porcupine, and it will have the very sharp hair.
Sir, it'll be normal. Danger, then it.
Good. And sharp, spiny hair that cover. I can see the
Hedgehog
information.
also it is also having pines.
Okay, good. So any doubts up to this?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
You know what we discussed about the different types of fibers. That we are discussing about the plant fibers, animal fiber is a keratin. Case of silk,
Sir, Saracen.
it is a
Listen.
sericin or
And
the
fibron.
fibrin. Types of hair animals, fleece, fur, the
When we take the hair of the fleece, uh, goat, sheep, yak, camel, etc., then we'll get wool. Not the processes will be
good.
Yeah.
Here in the case of wool now, if, or we can what is the difference of first paragraph? Goats or the antelopes, llama, camel. These are the most common animals from we'll get the wool.
sir
Yes,
even
sir. Sir, in Australia, like the finest wool will merino sheep, sir. The merino sheep, sir, and it which is a very rare, sir. It is very costly and very rare, so that
sir the llamas will be at South America, llamas and alpacas.
Okay, from column about that we'll discuss what is the common source. Lamb, rough, angora, merino, pashmina. Pashmina is coming from the hilly regions of the Jammu and Kashmir. So it is also one of the costliest wool in India. Like Santosh. All the things we'll discuss one by one, okay?
Sir, Santosh come from China, sir.
Yeah,
no, Satoshi is
it's given.
from this.
Comes from Tibetan region
Yeah,
only. This
sir.
only.
Like it will be in Ladakh
Tibetan
also,
antelope.
sir. Some part, like they will.
Tibet and the Ladakh part is just adjacent to each other, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
sir. It's like
It's a border.
yeah.
So wool is nothing but the good property of the fleece wool. Yes or no? Fleece from the animals. We'll get the fleece animals. When you're cross, you'll get the wasted part, wanted part, and the unwanted part. So whatever the wanted or the useful part of the fleece is called as an wool. Whatever the unwanted part of the fleece is there, that is called as an kemp. Okay, that is all explained in the next paragraph. See it here. Wool is the fleece of the animal.
Yeah, sir.
Fleece protect the body of the animal. Wool is covering the entire skin of the animal. Fleece protect the body of the animals. Okay. The next one is so fleece on the body of the goat or the sheep has the two kinds of fibers. The soft crimpled fiber is called as an wool fiber. The next one, the rough and the stiff air-like fiber is called as an kemp.
So wool has protein and cellulose.
Wool
Sir, I
cellulose
didn't
is
think that
in
wool
there.
had protein.
That's correct.
Yes, sir.
Because cellulose is plant product. It's not the animal product. So whichever the plants that is called cellulose, like jute, cotton, okay, hemp or the cotton cellulose, but not the products is made up of or animal fiber made up of only proteins. Clear? Okay. So next one, M.
Unwanted fleece of the ship is called camp.
The unwanted fleece of the sheep is called as a camp, which is generally
Sir,
okay.
like which you like use for making sweaters. Sir,
In
that's why.
preparation of cloth. Differentiate the wool and linen cloth and between these two. Feeling
Sir, wool will come from plants.
the is coming from the animals and cotton is coming from the plants. And how can you differentiate? There should be proper method, right, to differentiate between this and this. Satrika, Harini,
It's like and wool is fluffy, uh, and like air can like it holds a lot of air, sir. But then like cotton doesn't hold that much air. Thing.
Cotton comes from the plant and like it is
How if you like two clothes, how can you differentiate between them?
Sir, can
Yeah.
I tell?
Yeah.
And soft. It's like
that's why they will sir like in they will say
suppose if you take the wool and the cotton. So the one common thing is by touch. If you touch the woolen cloth and the cotton cloth, there is air in it. So woolen cloth holds a lot of air later. That is the first. Second thing is if you touch the cotton cloth, generally it is a rough. Okay, that is the one common thing we can differentiate between the wool and the cotton. Suppose if you can't identify further, just you take the small piece of the wool and small piece of cotton and burn it. So when you burn the cotton cloth, you'll get the that you'll get the burning paper. What's the paper? So you know what's the smell of that.
yeah.
But when you burn all, So if you take the wool, when you start burning the wool, it will not produce the ash. It will produce a small spherical which will form the bad smell.
Yes, sir,
Sir,
clear.
No.
sir, no, sir.
Or can I
Yes,
explain once again?
it's clear.
From the plant products, I will get the ash, right? But in the case of animal products like wool, you won't get the ash. Small formed, like small spherical balls will be formed. This is the differentiation between the wool and the cotton. Because plant product will contain the even if you take the paper, so protein. So that is about the differentiating between the wool and the cotton. The next one is the quality. So getting of the fleece from same in all the cases. Each and every type of fleece. You they have the normal fleece. Some animals will have the very rough fleece. So if you take one sheep, it will have
We cannot hear your voice, sir. Hello. Like now we cannot hear you.
Sir, we can't.
Yeah, sir is not there.
Sir is there, he's on mute.
different animals will have the animal will contain this because due to the exposure of sunlight and wind and everything. So these are the some factors will be played important role in the quality of the fiber. To find considered to be the superior quality. So whichever is not soft, fine, and the crimpy, this is called as an kemp. So that's what explained in the first point. More the kemp, rougher is the wool, or we can say that less is the kemp, superior is the wool. Yes or no? If you have the more amount of waste part, And all the fiber will be the good quality. So what is the meaning of crims? That curly hair part will be there on the wool, right? Curly curly it, it makes the wool feel bulky and the fluffy. And if you have the less number of crims, it will make the wool less fluffy. Not hold the lot of amount of air or not. Which one will hold the lot of amount of air? Whether fluffy or
Wool.
The
Hmm.
fluff.
and it will act as a strong insulator. If the wool is not fluffy, na, it cannot hold the air. If it cannot hold the air, na, it cannot act as an insulator. Difference between the superior wool wool. Okay. So again, there is some next point is explained that only the quality of the wool will depend upon the following factors. The first one is the age and the health condition of the animal. What is the first one? It is the age and the health condition of the animal. Second one, the environment in which the animals has been living. Third one, the part of the body of the animals from which wool is obtained. So these are the three factors on which the quality of the wool will depends.
Sir, if it depends on age and health condition of the animal, so
Mm.
if there is good wool on the like in the young age or the old age of animals.
That means the young animals will have the good quality of the wool, right? Compared to the old age animals.
Okay, sir.
If the animal is growing healthy, that means it is taking the sufficient amount of nutrients from plants. So they will have a lot of protein. So lot of protein is there now. Some amount of the protein is used in the preparation of wool, right? And if the animal is healthy, they don't have any disease now, automatically the fleece of the animal will be good. If I
Okay,
take
sir.
the old age animals now, there will not be sufficient proteins or the nutrients in the body. So they'll have some diseases. Due to the diseases, the quality of the fiber will decrease.
Sir, and it will become, sir, like I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, when it will come decrease to decrease, will they kill it?
Sorry.
Sir, like when it is getting more weaker and weaker, then they will kill it, right?
Can you repeat again?
Sir, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. Sir, like when it is getting more infected, then they will kill it, right?
They will kill it means they'll use it for other purpose as a non-veg. That's all.
Okay, I think they will sell it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So if it is not producing the wool now, what they will do?
There is no use of that, right?
Mhm.
Sir, what
There will
about
be another use will
like
be there. Just eating.
baby animals?
Sorry.
Like
Be-
there's
So, but if it doesn't give wool, so we can take like the milk.
mm, you'll get the milk. Or if you have the female animal which are used in the preparation of reproduction of new animals. Okay. Yeah. One more doubt someone is asking.
yes, sir. I
Babe,
was asking that if the animal is in very young age, so the wool is good or not?
the wool is good only, but they will not take the wool from the engaged animals, very small animals, because once you remove that wool or the fleece from the animals, it don't have any covering, right, to protect
Yes,
itself.
sir.
Sir, can
So
I
once
say
the
why it will have more nutrients in that time?
yeah, 1 minute. So if there is a baby animals are there, they will allow that animals to grow properly. They'll keep the healthy food and all so that they'll grow faster. So once the age has reached now and proper wool is formed on the skin, they'll remove the fleece.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me now properly?
Yes.
Yeah. So these are the three factors on which the quality of the wool will depends. First one is the age and animal health condition of the animal. Second one is the environment in which animal has been living. Third one, the part of the body of the animal from which wool is obtained. Okay, these are the three important conditions on which the
Yes.
quality of the fiber will depend. So next one is
Sir,
the
can we
common
play?
source of wool.
Sir, can I ask one more thing?
Yeah,
Sir, can we play quiz?
not now.
Sir,
Sir, send her
which
the link,
in
sir, chat box.
Okay, but not now. Yeah. Fatima, what's your doubt?
yes, sir, which environment is good for good wool?
If you take the normal cold climate, it's good for the wool. Okay, that should not be too hot. If it's a too hot now, it will affect that radiations will affect the skin of the animal, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but if the whichever the
Definitely
animals is
Australia.
going, whichever the animals is growing in the cold region, will have the more fluffy
Yeah,
skin.
sir. Exam Merino.
Yeah, to protect them from the environmental conditions. So obviously the quality of the wool also will be good, and
Okay,
there
sir.
should not be no continuous rains also,
Mm,
right? The environment should be in such a way that there should be normal temperature. There is no heavy rainfalls in that region. Okay, that is the most common thing, right? That's what in India, if you take generally, these sheeps will be there in the region of Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh areas, because the climate is cool as well as the rainfall is also low in that regions. Or if you take Rajasthan also, in some part of the Rajasthan. But there is a difference between the wool coming from the Jammu and Kashmir and the Rajasthan, right?
yes, sir.
Because whichever the wool is coming from the Rajasthan is not that much fluffy, like skin of the animals, camels. But whichever the wool is coming from the skin of the sheep, it is fluffy in nature because of the environmental conditions on.
Sir, they will cut in summer only, sir, the fleece. Fleece.
They'll share, that is called the sharing process, not the cutting process. Sharing is nothing but the removal of the fleece from the body of the animals.
Yeah, sir.
Usually
Sir, they'll cut in
do
summer
before the
only.
summer season. Yeah, before the summer season they will do, so that there will be hot climate in the summer, which will protect the in which the animal can survive. If they remove the fleece in the winter season, now due to the cold environment, it cannot survive. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any more doubts?
Sir, no, sir. Sir, can we play quiz?
Quiz.
Sir? Sir,
We'll
will
do.
send
We'll
it in the
start at
chat.
six. We'll do it. We'll start at 6:55. Just 3 more minutes are there, and your today's homework is. So again, the same homework. I hope I remember this homework I have already given in the starting of these classes when you're doing the regular classes. But so many people are joined newly, right? So again, you do this homework. What are the most common source of wool in India? Okay. Now, what is the most common source of wool in the India, and which state is the top? Which state is in the top in the producing of the wool
Okay,
in
sir.
India? And in
Sir,
the world also, which country will produce the largest amount of wool?
ma'am, sir, Australia.
Okay. So write about the different source of wool along with the different quality of the wool from the different countries. Clear homework?
Sir, I have the table only, sir. Can I show?
Not now, we'll discuss in the next class. Is it clear or not?
Yeah, sir.
And different quality of wool, right?
Yeah, and different types of qualities of the wool. Okay, so common source of wool topic we'll discuss in the next class. Do you have any doubts in this topic now? You can ask me now.
Hey, Lala. Sir, you send it. Sir, I send it in the chat box, sir, mine. Sir, you have send it, sir.
Just Shiva send it to everyone. Just wait a minute. Shiva, just keep it in everyone, common to everyone first.
Sir, otherwise you can only.
Yeah.
Sir, I kept.
Yes, sir. Shiva Brahma kept.